My name is Stephan Erne. I'm a CDO, Chief Digital Officer at Handelsbanken in Sweden. And my role here at Handelsbanken, which is the overarching responsibility for digitalization and innovation, which is, of course, a pretty wide responsibility, you could say. And the way that we're driving is mainly to influence the organization, make sure that the organization and the company is capable of driving digitalization. Our goal is really to make sure that we get a maturity in the company to both understand, adapt, but also proactively, of course, drive our digitalization journey. And this is quite a lot of fun, because there are happening so many things on the outside that we have to both to react on, but also actively want to act on. And it's, of course, posing a lot of very strategic questions. So I think an important thing to understand that digitalization is not only or not mainly about having cool features in the app or on the web or new tools for the employees. It's really the big question: how does this digital transformation change our interaction with customers, our offering, our role in society? So I think it's that's at least what makes a lot of fun for me to understand that this are very, very strategic, very important question for the company, and not only IT stuff. And I think one of the most fun examples, I would say, at the moment is actually the discussions we're having about blockchain, Web 3.0, the metaverse, what is happening in that space. And it's, of course, I think it's very interesting to understand what is going on in the world, what is the impact for different industries, and for interaction with customers, the creation of value, the sharing of value, and so on. But what is really great from our point of view is that we are participating in Sweden's central bank digital currency activity to create an e-krona. And we are actually the only bank who's participating in this. We also moved a lot from very technical questions, how to build that stuff, to very strategic questions. What does this mean for the financial inclusion, the role of banks going forward, the way to distribute money to people that should get it, and how to avoid AML, KYC. And these are, of course, all very new questions where actually I would say nobody has some answers at the beginning, and to investigate this together is really one of the most exciting projects that we're having at the moment. I think one of the values for us, of course, to interact and to connect with other companies through NFI, not only banks but also companies outside of the financial industry, I think is given by the fact that, I mean, the financial industry is, of course, both driving but also driven by things that are happening around us. There we see a great possibility to interact with other companies outside Sweden, outside our own industry. And it's, of course, great to do this with people that are a little forward-leaning, or not only little, very forward-leaning, and want to learn from each other, and want to interact, and want to experiment as well. Because I think as the future is pretty unpredictable, and as I see it, it will only get more and more unpredictable. If technology is impacting the world, how is it impacting different industries, and that's one of the reasons why we think it's so much fun and so important also for us to interact with other companies within NFI.